What's up, Kaiju family? This is Godzilla Train 1090. Sorentin stays today with a brand new review. And today, we're going to talk about another first of mine. Today, I'm talking about my very first G-Store exclusive. Yes, I said it. The G-Store exclusive of Godzilla the Ride. So, I cannot remember for the life of me what show it was. I want to say it was Wonderfest or Summerfest of last year. We were just watching all casually. Wasn't expecting anything seriously. We were just like, okay, another show. It was, at the time it was Hedorah's 50th anniversary. She was like, okay, we'll get some more Hedorah stuff. No big deal. Which, I mean, I was excited because, I mean, until this year, y'all know I didn't have anything Hedorah. So I was waiting for Hedorah stuff to pop up. And lo and behold, they showed this guy. And when I tell you the chat blew up, I can't read it because it's in Japanese. But that's okay, because everybody watching that show freaked out when we saw this. So, of course, if y'all don't know, this version of Godzilla isn't quite yet an official version of Godzilla that we've seen in the film yet. It's actually from Toho's Godzilla the Ride. Obviously, I said in the title, but whatever. And that was a little short clip of their version of that was a little short clip of the ride that they have in Japan. Where you're basically like a little virtual reality roller coaster. I'm guessing. I'm not 100% sure because again I haven't seen all the mechanics behind it, but that's what I'm assuming. It's virtual reality. You're in the chair, you're moving around like it's a roller coaster, things like that. So in that ride, of course, King Ghidorah comes out, is attacking the city. Rodan shows up, gets obliterated by King Ghidorah very sadly. We didn't even get a good look at Rodan. And then, out of the smoke, in true Godzilla fashion, this guy shows up. So at that point, the community just blew up. Everybody wanted a version of this Godzilla in some form, in a movie, in a comic, especially in figures, especially for all of us collectors. We definitely wanted it as a collectible. So first they came out with the Bandai one. 6 inch, I think about yay high, if I'm not mistaken. And a lot of people jumped on that. And I actually was going to jump on that one. Even though I'm not really too big in the Bandais really nowadays, I really do like that design of Godzilla. So I almost went and got it. And then at that lovely show in Japan, they announced this. And announced this version as well. And when I say we all just, we all stopped what we were doing just to admire this version of Godzilla. It's absolutely beautiful, especially the way X Plus did it. Of course, you pull the camera up closer to do some, to show you up close look and personal look of this guy, so you can really see all the details in this Godzilla. But man, when I tell you, we were super excited. Super duper excited about this. And at first I was gonna go standard. Cause I know me, I'm not really one for Ricks and G-Store exclusives and things like that. Every now and then I'll go out of my rim and get a Rick, but I prefer little Rick pieces. But I was like, okay, yeah, I'll go standard. But something happened with the standard, and I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna go all out for it. So I went out, found a G-Store exclusive on Buy for auction that no one bid on, and at that point I was like, snatched it up right then and there. Like, nope, we ain't gonna bid on it. So on $20 more, let's just get it. This man sat in customs for a whole week. Took another week to get here from Japan, and it's finally here. So I got him on Friday, and today's Sunday. So yes, this is definitely the fastest review I've probably put out from getting the figure to actually doing the review. I was way too excited to talk about this guy with y'all. But, alright guys, if y'all just give me a moment, I'll go ahead and bring the camera up closer and give you an up-close look at this Godzilla. And here he is, the Godzilla the Ride, G-Store exclusive version. I cannot emphasize how great this thing looks. Now, they did something really different with Godzilla's eyes for this particular incarnation of Godzilla. He has gray eyes. Little beady gray eyes. Which is going to make it fun for photography. So, that's going to be challenging, but it's okay. Because I dig it. It's different. I really like that they went something different with his eyes. Instead of black or red, they went gray. And I really like that. And you can see the details on his face, looking at everything. His super sharp, teeny tiny teeth. His gums are real pronounced. His tongue looks really nice. This looks great. And of course, the face. We've all been saying this is multiple Godzillas tossed into one body. And to me, this Godzilla has a really, really Heisei face. Like a 1989 Godzilla face. Mixed in with a Showa face as well, with the rounded snout like the 1975 Godzilla, and of course all of his skin and the gills all over him. That to me that really makes it look legendary, as well as with the beefy chest. I think that's more a nod towards the 1991 Godzilla with his big old beefy pronounced chest. Yeah, if you look at the gills on his arms, this screams legendary Godzilla. It screams it. It screams it. It's legendary Godzilla as well, as far as how they decided to go with his skin and everything, with the claws on his hands. Even though, I mean, that could have been any Heisei Godzilla with the claws too, but I feel like it really leans towards legendary a little bit. Of course, the big beefy legs, the thunder thighs, like all the Heisei Godzillas we have. Of course, and the feet. Lord, look at his feet. Look how big and obnoxious his feet are. This is my hand, obviously. And you see how big his feet is even compared to my hand. Like his foot almost fits flush with my hand. It's ridiculous. And I don't have a small hand. So that should tell you how big his feet are. And of course, the main selling point of me getting G-Store exclusive were these dorsal plates. Because y'all know I'm sick to death of light ups. But translucent, I'm game for. I'm always game for translucent dorsal plates. And this blue is absolutely beautiful. I know, like, with the G-Store exclusive 91, I had an issue with those dorsal plates because the way those were colored. These were colored with perfection. Not to see this in a film or anything, but in the clip that we did get, it looks really good in there. This just looks great to me. And I'll have to post pictures of him in the sun very soon. I'll have to get some outdoor photo shoots so I can see the translucent. Really, really nice because it looks beautiful in the sun. I can't really show it here. Not the way I want to anyways. But soon I will. And of course, y'all know me. I am a sucker for tails. People have foot fetishes. I have toe fetishes. And Godzilla's tail is super long. I'll show in the size comparison in a second how long his tail really is. Because we did get a figure last year where his tail was crazy long too. But as you see, they did the tail, the blue all the way down the tail. And that bothered me with the Rick Yuji Sakai 95, but it doesn't bother me with this. To me, this fits for some reason for this figure. And we'll go back to the face again. Because, I mean, again, it's going to make it a little... the way his face is proportioned is going to make it a little difficult for photo shoots. But you can't get a bad angle of this Godzilla. You can't get a bad angle of him. He looks good this way. He looks good looking the other having be turned the other direction. He's just a really good looking figure. Even straight on, he looks good too. Like everything on this figure is perfect. But alright, just give me a quick second and I'll bring up some figures for some size comparisons. And of course, the first one I'm probably going to do again is one that's probably just as long as this guy, but definitely not as big. And that's going to be the Yuji Sakai 1999 Godzilla. Now you see, he is nowhere near as big and bulky and chunky as this Godzilla is. But again, the reason why I brought him out is because this Godzilla is super long too. You see how long the Yuji 99 is as well. He has a super long and pronounced tail that makes him kind of difficult for spacing. And the new Godzilla the Right figure, he's just as long, if not longer than the Yuji 99. And again, like I said, I'm showing this because of length. Because like I said, the Godzilla the Right towers over the Yuji Sakai. Yuji Sakai's 99s always have the short end of the stick, I've noticed. But still an incredible figure, but the Godzilla the Right figure is a lot longer than he is. But again, you can see the similarities of how long they wanted to make this Godzilla. Further adding, and then as well as the dorsal plates too. Even though the 99 has the classic Millennium dorsal plates, you see how big and exaggerated the Godzilla the Right is to those. And of course, now we have Kong. Now, this is the 2017 Kong from Kong Skull Island version 2. And King Kong is the tallest figure in my collection. Or was. I believe Godzilla has a little bit of height over him. I think if it wasn't for this dynamic pose that Kong is in, Godzilla would have an inch or two over him. But as you see, they look each other dead smack in the middle, dead smack in the eyes. Kong's all upset and fussy about something. Godzilla's just chilling, like, hey, what's up? But you see how tall Godzilla is compared to King Kong. And that's always one thing I always had an issue with Kong, is when I'm trying to get like action photo shoots with him, he's taller than everybody else. But Godzilla doesn't have that issue. And of course, he's way thicker than this King Kong is. King Kong is not nearly as thick. So I think this Godzilla may eat Kong for lunch, to be honest. So we got another figure to show you how beefy and how much girlfriend with this Godzilla has. And who can I think of better than one of the beefiest figure, probably the beefiest figure in my collection, minus Biollante. So only I can consider her beefy, but which is Space Godzilla. Now y'all know Space Godzilla's always been a huge chunk of vinyl. And Godzilla rivals him. He really does. He really rivals Space Godzilla. They're both pretty much just as thick as one another. They're both huge figures. It takes up a lot of space on the shelf, but they look great and they look incredible together. It would be cool to see this Space Godzilla in this Godzilla form, though. I would take that. But alright, that's the end of my size comparisons, and I'll finish up the review right now. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. And we're back. And that's my review on the Godzilla the Right G-Store exclusive figure. So, and the reason why I told him this way, so because I was saying earlier that I was going to post pictures of how it looks with translucent, but I'm hoping this kind of suffices now. So I have the light coming through the dorsal plates now, and even through here, you can see how translucent these dorsal plates are, and that was the really big selling point when I was thinking about standard versus getting the G-Store exclusive. Y'all know me; I'm already burnt out on light ups as many as I have and how long I've been collecting. I'm tired of light ups, and I'm sure it's gonna look absolutely great. But if I was gonna go for one, I was like, yeah, let's go translucent dorsal plates, because translucent dorsal plates on here look really, really nice. And even with the 2019 and the 84, those are also translucent too with the light ups. I don't know. I just wanted straight translucent, so that's why I went for the G-Store exclusive. Because like I said, if I wasn't gonna get the standard, I might as well go big or go home. And as you saw in size comparisons, I went big with this guy. And there's a lot of debate on what Godzilla this is. I really do think this is an incarnation of all the Godzillas we've gotten in the past. as I explained earlier when I'm with my up close and personal look, I think this is the perfect incarnation of Godzilla almost. It's growing on me as one of my favorites, actually. As blasphemous as that sounds, probably, but I really do love this design. I haven't been able to keep my eyes off of him since I got him. It just looks so stunning, absolutely incredible, amazing. Everything with this figure makes me love this design so much. So I do want to see it on the big screen one day, and I hope we do. I hope if Toho ever starts doing Godzilla movies again, I hope this is the Godzilla we get. But alright, guys, that's my review on the D-Store exclusive Godzilla to Right. I got definitely have quite a few more reviews to get out pretty soon here, so definitely be on the lookout for that. And our next Monsters with Attitude show, we haven't picked an official date yet, which we need to do that. But we're probably going to do a little mid-year recap. Basically, we'll go over everything that's been announced so far this year. Talk a little bit about what we've gotten so far at the midway point of the year so far. And after that, in August, of course, we're going to do our King Kong versus Godzilla discussion with the anniversary of King Kong versus Godzilla coming up in August, which I'm pretty excited about that. And I'm doing something exclusively for my channel as well. So of course I know this is Godzilla. I usually just review Godzilla figures on this channel. Every now and then I'll touch on movie review, but we're gonna do something a little bit different this time. I need to double check the date, but I'll definitely let y'all know whenever we do it. But one night only, we're gonna do a live stream here on Godzilla Train 1090. We're gonna do a Dragon Ball Z discussion, a live stream discussion. We're not writing a script. We're just gonna shoot the poop about Dragon Ball Z. And I got quite a few friends who are really excited about doing that show. So I hope y'all are able to tune in for that as well. And like I said, I will announce that also once we do get that date finalized and everything. But until next time, y'all have a wonderful night. Kaiju family.